Hello and welcome. Looks like I'm gonna be playing Megaman 3 on the Game Boy today, and I've got great attachment to this one because I actually owned this one as a youngin. So something for some reason I feel like I played this on the channel already, but maybe I didn't. I don't remember who's the easiest one. It's been a long time. I'll do Snake Man. Yeah, for some reason I'm like, I feel like I played this on El Channel before, but when I looked for it, I couldn't find it. So maybe I haven't. Oh man, oh god, I forget it's the Game Boy version. But yeah, oh man, this takes me back. When I was a youngin, I didn't have a lot of Game Boy games because you know, being that I had several consoles, you know. One of them had to be like neglected, and not that like I didn't like the Game Boy. It was just like most of my gameplay on the Game Boy was like Pokemon, right? Because you know I'm a child of culture, at least I was. So yeah, so like it wasn't like common for me to get Game Boy games, right? All the ones I got were just like somehow through like swap meets and stuff. It was just like, oh, game here, game there. And even then, like, I think out of all the consoles I owned, I've ever owned, the Game Boy has had the least amount of games. And I've never looked into like collecting for the Game Boy. I don't know what it is. it just never stuck, you know. But I do remember when I was in middle school. I probably told this story already, but whatever. When I was in middle school, it was around the time when we did the standardized testing, where like, you know, because everyone was like on different time frames or whatever, like everyone hung out in homeroom for a really long time. So we were in there, and like, you know, people had their stuff, and you know, like people had their just things to do, right? And at the time, you know, it was the early 2000s. So like there was no, oh, did I have to go to the beginning? Oh my god. There was no Game Boy Advance yet. It was just Game Boy Color was the newest thing. And I remember that there was this girl, I forgot her name. I don't remember her name, but she had a name that like wasn't like super common. At least it wasn't common to me. But she wasn't like anyone that I talked to frequently or anything, but like we knew who we were because we had like all of our classes together. And I remember she had a Game Boy for some reason, and she was playing something, and then I think I asked her like, oh, like what are you playing? And then she showed me, and then I asked her if I could borrow it or something. And like, yeah, I remember I think it was like Megaman 1. I want to say, I think it was Megaman 1. It was either that or Street Fighter Alpha. I'm getting these stories confused, but I want to say it was, well, it might have been Street Fighter Alpha. I don't know. Like but I do know that like she had one of the times I spoke to her, she had a Megaman game, but she was like, "Oh, it's my brother's." And I remember them being like, her being like, "Oh, you know, like it was Mega Man 1, I think, on the Game Boy." And it was the first time I had played like a Mega Man game on the Game Boy. I was like, I didn't even know these were on here. I thought these were like only on the NES. But I just remember being like, oh man, this is so cool, and this, that, and the other. And like I was like, oh man, that'd be cool. And then I don't remember if it was Street Fighter or if it was Mega Man, but she was basically like, oh yeah, like he'll sell it for $5. And you know, I was a fucking kid. I'm like, what the fuck am I going to get $5 from? So obviously never got it. In hindsight, that would have been a hell of a deal. But yeah, and that was the first time I played like a Mega Man game on the Game Boy, and then that's when I realized like, oh, there's more than just Pokemon on the Game Boy. Because like I knew obviously that there was more stuff, but nothing ever really like spoke to me. I was never like, again, the Game Boy was my neglected console. So yeah, I didn't know too much about it. but I did get to try Mega Man 1. And then years later, I think it was at a swap meet, as all good purchases are. As all good purchases are at the swap meet. But yeah, I picked up Mega Man 3 for I think $5 too. And by this point, you know, I had swap meet money. I think, is this the strat? This is the strat. There we go. It's coming back. It's coming back to me. But yeah, I picked up 3, and then it was like the only Mega Man game I owned other than like X. So for me, classic Mega Man was this like anomaly of like, what is this? This is cool, because I never had classic Mega Man growing up. So so I played the hell out of Mega Man 3. It was like, it was Pokemon Yellow, then Silver, then Trading Card Game were the main ones I played. And then the other ones were Mega Man 3, Mega Man Extreme 2. You're sensing a pattern. And then Game & Watch Gallery 3 for some reason. I don't remember why. I was infatuated with that one. Oh god. But yeah, those are my my jams. Those are what I play. And yeah, I played through this game so many times. I even knew, I should have tried it. Like, I knew the password to get you to like the second half of the game. Because right now there's only if you saw the thing, there was only a few Robot Masters. And it's just because the second ones show up later. After you beat the first 4, you go to like a Wily Castle, and then you get the second half of the game. But I knew the password to get you to like the second half of the game without having to play the. Oh my god, dude! Shoot the snakes! Oh my god, what the? Oh, what a dick! Oh, almost didn't make it. Yay! Look at us. We got Snake. What is it called? Oh, the music in this game is so damn good. Snake. Search Snake. Yeah! And Rush Coil. Yeah! Rush Coil. Give me it. Alright, I don't know who Snake Man. I think Snake Man beats Spark Man? I don't know, dude. Regardless of who beats what, we're gonna go with Spark Man. I'm not. Oh, also, I was gonna say, I'm not looking to complete this game on channel. I'm just here for the. Oh, damn it! I didn't time that right. I'm just here to, just to play something old from the youth. Oh shit! Does he come back? No, he doesn't. Okay. Yeah, dude. Oh my god. So I think I mentioned. Well, I don't think I played Extreme 2. No, I haven't played Extreme 2 yet here. I should. I'm gonna. But I remember this song. I remember plugging, and this is because I was a nerd kid, and I think I said this before about other games, but like I would get these. I would find like shitty headphones, right? Because like we didn't have like things like that. Like there wasn't just like headphones lying around. Like we didn't have headphones. Like it's not like now where it's like I've got like 30 pairs of headphones. Like no, dude, there was nothing. Like we didn't have anything. But I did have I would find like little shitty ones like around the house that were just like, from like a device that we probably didn't even own anymore. But I would plug in headphones and like listen to this to this music. I would like start the map and then, or like the level, I guess, and then just like listen to the music while I did other stuff. Like I would doodle or other stuff, but it was just that. And I remember this level specifically was one that I like going into because I really liked the music for this one. Oh god. Oh, this is not in the NES one, I don't think. Catch me off guard. Oh! You know, I could have played that better. It's so blocky. I love it. But yeah, that's how I played this game. That's why, out of all of them, this is the one I have the most attachment to. I did later on, you know, like play. I think I played one Game Boy, and I wasn't big on that one. Well, no, I had played Game Boy 1 like a long time ago. Obviously, when I was a child. 2 Game Boy, I wasn't huge on. I don't like how it sounds. 3 is the bomb.com. 4 is pretty good too, actually. It has Pharaoh Man in it, and anything with Pharaoh Man is automatically amazing. And then 5, which is supposed to be like the best one because it has it's like an all new kind of original game as opposed to being like a remix of other games. Oh, I need to search Snake. Please be the weakness. It is not. Shit. Oh god. I'm not gonna make it. Oh god. Oh god. Oh my god, extreme concentration. No. How do I use it? Okay. Oh shit. I don't want to do this again. Yeah. What the hell was I talking about? Oh yeah, 5 is supposed to be the best one because it has like all new characters. They're like based on the planets and stuff, and you don't even have the Mega Buster. You have like the punchy arm. His like arm flies off. I played some of it. It was cool, but I never super got into it. I don't think I dedicated enough time to it. I don't know Gemini lasers, or I guess we'll fight Gemini Man. He had cool music too. I always thought Gemini Man was cool. Little sneaky bastard. Oh, Chungy boy, Chungy. Dude, this is giving me like so many flashbacks to being a youth. It's wild. Like, there's obviously a lot of the games I played on here are like games from like I played before, or like I played as a kid and stuff like that, right? But and you know, like I've got attachment to them. Obviously, like I played them, so I like them and they bring back memories. But this one is just like, there's something about this game specifically that's very few games are able to conjure such nostalgia from me. Like, when I say all I played was Mega Man 3 on the Game Boy, I don't think you understand. This is the pre-days, you know, this was before the world had evolved. It wasn't you know, like, oh, I'll just you know, it wasn't a thing where it's just like, oh, I'll just go out and buy a new game, or I'll just, you know, download a demo or download a ROM or whatever, right? Like, that wasn't a thing. You know, go on the eShop and just buy it. You know, it's like go on eBay and just get it in a day. That's not, I mean, obviously some of that stuff it still isn't, but you know what I mean. it was definitely a different time, and especially like too, it wasn't like now that like 80 games get released every day. It was back then. It was like, you know, every couple months there'd be like a new release, and you just kind of had to like deal with it. And it wasn't like, oh yeah, we're just releasing, you know, $5 games and $3 games. Like, nah, these were full priced ass games. Like, this looks like a, you know, oh, it's a cute game, it's probably part of a collection. Like, no, yeah, now maybe, but back then it was like, this was your AAA title. So it wasn't like, oh, I'll just buy this and then when I beat it I'll play the next one. And, like, no, nothing like that. Oh my god. It was like, this is all you have. This is the game. It was way too pricey to get video games back then. That's why they had rental stores. Alright. So yeah, when I say like, this game is like, I played it like a ton, I mean, I played it like a lot. Like, geez, kid, play something else. Same with Mega Man Extreme 2. Like, I remember with Extreme 2, that one also gives me a lot of nostalgia, and I'll probably eventually when I play it, I'll talk about that too. But I remember that with that game. Oh shit! Oh no! I'm out of lives. I remember with that one, I would because you can do continue. You could do like, you had like the X mission and then you had the Zero mission, and each one was a different set of. Jeez, come on, man! It was a different set of like enemies. You know, like it had 4 robot masters, and then the other one had the other 4, I guess, Mavericks in that game. And and so you had to beat both of them, and then after you did that, you got Extreme Mode, I think is what it was called. And Extreme Mode was just like it combined both X and Zero missions, so you can play as both of them, swap out whenever you want, and you got access to all 8 Robot Masters, so you could get all the 8 weapons. So, but the thing was, I think you only got the weapon with the person that you beat the boss with. I think that's how it was. It was either that or you only get the upgrades with one of the 2 characters. No, you know what? It's the weapons. I think it's the weapons. Yeah. So if you wait, is the thing still there again? It is. Do I still have it? It is. Oh, sick. Whoops. Come back, doggo. No, why am I failing? There we go. So you can either like mix and match and, you know, have like give like, oh, these weapons are better for Mega Man, these weapons are better for Zero. But even then, I don't think you could get everything, because some of their like, what is it, like some of the their armor capsule thingies were only available to certain, like if you had a certain weapon. So like on one of them, it's like, oh, you need the damn it, like you need the drill weapon for Zero to open up this like thing, and if you don't have it, you don't get the thing. So it was you can either like do everything with just one character or like try to do both. So what I did, because again, like you didn't have a lot of games back then, I did like, because I think you had 3 save files, if I'm correct. I don't remember it. I did like, what did I do? Sorry, I'm like trying to not die here. Getting brain freeze, brain fart, brain toot. I did 3 full runs. I did one where I did everything with X, and X had everything and Zero was just useless. I did one where, where it was the opposite. It was 0 was the one that had everything. And then I did one where like I like tried to do both. And you know, I don't think you really need to play the game that many times. You know, like you beat it once or twice and you're like, okay, cool, I beat the game. But it was just one of those things where it's like, I ain't got no other games, and this game is fun. And yeah, that's kind of like, you can't do that with this game. You know, you can't really come up with new ways to play this game because there's only one route. But it was just it's kind of like when I look at things like Nuzlocke, it's like the thing of like that. I mean, that was the reasoning for that was probably different. It wasn't. Oh fuck! It wasn't a thing about like, oh, I just want to play this game better. It was more. I think for that, it was like, I just want more challenge, which is fair. You know, Pokemon games are not challenging as much as they used to be. Oh my god, this map is annoying. Fucking game. But yeah, so I don't know. I think of it like that, like where people come up with like new ways to play their like favorite games, just because to spice up the variety, so they make up their own rules. That's kind of what it was. It was though now people just do it for the hell of it, because it's not like before. Like I said, now you just buy games and there's like mods and hacks and whatnot that do it for you. Oh my god. There's so much like I don't know what this level's supposed to be. Even in on the NES where there's like color and stuff, like I never figured out what the hell this level's supposed to be. Like, what are these globule things? What does this have to do with Gemini? Like penguins and fucking dragonflies and whatever these like algae things are in the background. Like none of this conveys to me anything that would be Gemini. Maybe, you know, maybe I just don't know my zodiac signs. How did I die last time? Oh, I died in this friggin' pit. God damn it. Sprite is so huge. I remember that guy. Yeah, this is where I died. I was right at the door, and now I don't have enough health, so now I gotta pray that one of these things is his weakness. Well, I've got two energy tanks, so he's gonna split. The bastard. It is the snake. Yeah. Victory is mine. Give me with that music. Oh, music. Alright, last one is Shadow Man. Shadow Man. Look at him. Ninja guy. Oh god, this is just my eyes. Oh god. I knew I didn't jump in time, or I jumped wrong. Oh, this level's gonna be all the bull. I remember when I think I was in middle school or like early high school. There was the early days of the internet. There was a lot of like fan sites for a lot of stuff, and I remember specifically. Oh god damn! I forgot about these grenade things. Oh my god! Oh my god! But sorry, yeah, there was like all these like fan sites and stuff, and I remember there was one for Megaman where like I don't know how to describe it, because when I was this age, I was just like, I want to know more about these characters and the games and stuff. So like I found a couple of websites. There was like the Mega Man homepage. I think it still exists. But it was like a kind of like a before Wikipedia. It was like a they collected all the Mega Man stuff that all the games and like news and music and artwork and stuff like that. And it was one that I would like go to for when they actually made Mega Man stuff. They don't make Mega Man stuff anymore. But I remember going on that page. I encountered that. But then this other one, I don't know like what website it was at all. Like I don't remember anything about it. I just remember that it was a fan page. And let me see, Snakeman? Oh shit. Cool. Get him. Oh, okay. There's nothing left to get. But yeah, and they it was kind of like, I guess, people role playing like their own version of like the really, like their own like lore about them. Because I didn't know what was anything was, but I think what it was is, or I guess was, I don't know if they still exist somewhere online. Who am I fighting? Shadowman? Does this kill him? Nope. It's gonna be the Gemini laser. You know what? I'm not gonna risk it. Give me one of those. All right, Gemini laser. Oh shit. Yeah, but it was people like role playing as the different bosses, and then like they had their own like fucking lore and story behind all of them. I remember Sparkman, they had turned into a girl because the person who was role playing was a girl. I don't think I read too much about it. I think I like read like an intro thing where they were describing, and I was like, I don't know what this is. But they did have some like cool art, and I remember I saw it was like a really cool like. At least, I mean, who knows what it looks like? It's been so long; it probably looks like ass. And I was just a very. That's the password that I know. Just a very impressionable child. But, yeah, there was just some really cool art for Shadow Man, and then because I hadn't played Mega Man 3, I think at this. Oh no, I did. I had Mega Man 3. That's why I wanted to look more into it. And I was like, oh man, he's so cool. Like, look at Shadow Man, he's so dope. And then, because in my mind, I'm like, oh, this is what he looks like. Because, like, this is this art that they did. They had him like a cool, like actual ninja, and not like a goofy Mega Man robot. And, yeah, I don't know. That was really cool. I wonder if I can find it on the internet. Oh, shit. God damn, this guy hits like a truck. I don't want to die, so I'm going to eat. Just one more hit. Yes. That's it. That's the whole map. And then we just go to part 2 of Wily Game. Yep. And then we get Dive Man, Skull Man, Dust Man, and Drill Man. But that is all we're doing. So thanks for joining me on this friggin' nostalgia trip that is Mega Man 3. I kind of want to finish it, but I don't know. Maybe we will, but not right now.